society.
Fight Club was wild. It had a weird ending to that movie. Fight Club, that is.
It did have an odd ending.
It was very, very, very odd. Fight Club, that is. Look, we're going to talk some football here. Giants, they win against the White Sox. Woohoo!
I know.
They're one game over 500. Were people outraged all night about Lamont Wade Jr. running?
Again, it wasn't even about Lamont.
Yeah.
It was about like the team rolling him out there.
But everybody's happy.
I mean,
I'm not.
We just ripped the hell out of Marco Luciano for not sprinting down the line.
Well, he's got plenty of evidence of not hustling.
No,
I mean, in
I'm
the
not here to
field,
defend Luciano.
I get Kipe on the call. I still have it in my head. Whenever I think about urgency, come on, now, urgent, gotta go now, quick. It's like, damn, Kipe, damn. Them dudes in a drink, man.
It's not about Lamont. It was just about like the whole thing, dude. And I'm just. And the problem is I'm a sucker. I'm like an addict. You know what I mean? Like, because tonight, what's going to happen? I'm going to turn it back on and I'm going to hate watch.
Yeah, I can't hate watch. I got it. You know, there's so much hate in the world these days. We got to get it open for you, by the way. Who you hate today by Joe Shasky.
Let the hate flow, bro.
No, I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I don't like to hate. I'm a player, baby.
I prefer the dark side. I like the dark characters. I like Scarface. I like Tony Soprano.
I love those characters,
I like Darth
too.
Vader.
I love those characters,
I like the
too.
Emperor.
I love those characters, too.
I was rooting for the Empire.
But I don't like... Hey, I want to know. 888-957-9570. Before we get into
I like villains.
I want to know from fans out there.
Hartman.
How many of you hate watch? And how much energy does it take to hate watch? I want to know, how many people hate watch sports? Because that's the one area where I'm just like, I'm just going to be open-minded. I'm going to laugh a little bit. I want to watch some great athleticism. If I don't see it, then,
Do you not hate watch James Harden?
I don't hate watch James Harden. I just laugh at James Harden. I don't be like, oh, I want James Harden to fail. I just know it's coming. And so I'm watching James Harden, for example, and I'm like, how's it going to happen this time around? It's kind of like the Super Bowl in Las Vegas. When the Niners got the interception.
Rooting for failure.
No, I wasn't rooting for failure. When the Niners intercepted that pass from Mahomes at the start of the third quarter, and they didn't score. In my mind, I was thinking, how are they going to lose this game? In what fashion are they going to lose this game? Because they're going to lose, but how are they going to lose? And so with James Harden, I'm thinking, by the way, he's in China right now for Team Adidas on his Adidas tour. They love him in China. But I'm watching James Harden, and I'm thinking, how is he going to fail this time?
Yeah, that's
how's it going to work?
Similar to
no, it's not hating. It's just sitting back laughing like, babe. I'm like, Anna, somehow, some way, James Harden is going to blow this.
Yeah, you're salivating at the opportunity to see someone's failure.
No, I'm not salivating. You're just knowing that, hey, something's going to happen. It always does.
Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, at times LeBron, James Harden. The NBA's got a lot of guys that I was like rooting against. The guy I like hate watching.
I root against.
Waiting for the failure.
Yeah, I root against, but I just don't, they ball out. By the way, we have a poll up.
The Dodgers.
You just know it's going to happen.
Kershaw. I love watching Kershaw, and I love, my favorite of the Kershaws is this Kershaw.
Bent down.
Can you describe?
As I take my hat off and I stick my head down.
We're on live radio.
Show you my bald spot.
Auditory medium.
Yeah. Do you ever hate watch your own team? That's our poll on YouTube right now. Do you ever hate watch your own team? Some way you're going to blow this, right? You know what I'm saying? Just some way you just know that some guys are going to fail. And it's not choke. I guess you could say choking or whatever, but like, sports make me happy.
Well, of course.
Even the failures make me happy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just makes me, I just get it good. I'm in my own world. I'm away from reality. I'm away from everything that's happening in society. And I'm just locked in. Somebody's going to lose. Somebody's going to win. No doubt about it. But hate watching takes an extra energy to be negative. Like, I need him to miss this shot. Like, I can't do that.
I don't think it's that sadistic. I think it's just sitting like, oh my God. Like, for example, Mahomes, this guy, I'm watching him and I'm amazed. And I'm also like, I'm just so sick of this guy. Like, I hate watch him.
See, I can't get sick of him. As much as I don't like the Kansas City Chiefs right now, I want to watch every snap of Mahomes' career. I don't want to miss a snap.
Dabo.
It's like Michael Jordan. Guy. I didn't want to miss a dribble. I didn't want to miss a shot.
LeBron.
LeBron for a long time was like, I don't want to miss it. For a long time, I watched a lot of LeBron. The Cleveland days, the Heat days, I couldn't miss a game. I couldn't miss an article. I couldn't miss anything. Then became the enemy, and I was just like, all right, Warriors all day. But I couldn't. But like with Mahomes and Brady, I could not miss a snap. I needed more. I'm addicted to it. Like watching greatness and just thinking like, how is he going to get it done this time? Like we're watching that Chiefs-Bills playoff game. And you just knew with that second half, it's like somehow, some way, Mahomes is going to get it done.
Yeah, see, as being on the other end of all these Mahomes Super Bowl victories, I'm now so sick of that guy. He's awesome. I don't turn away. But he's in like the Emmitt Smith zone, Michael Irvin zone, where it's like, I hate those guys. I can't.
No, I hear you.
The guy drives me crazy because he's so good.
Yeah, like
he's so good.
He's so good. I love it, actually. I'm just like, when you're watching great, like we've been blessed to watch Steph Curry be great around this market. We've been blessed to watch Barry Bonds. There's something about watching the greats of the greats. There's just something that I kind of love it.
No, I'm with you. Everyone loves it. That's why we love sports.
Yeah.
But also, like, sign me up for hate watching Dylan Brooks, right? You know what I mean? Like, I love watching him fail in misery. I kind of love watching Memphis collapse, just in general, right? I'm here for it. Job? Exactly. I'm here for it.
I try not to like you.
Who's that?
You know, like the Seahawks. You didn't hate watch the Seahawks?
I didn't hate watch the. I just didn't like them.
That Super Bowl,
I rooted
with them
against
in
them.
New England.
Oh, I rooted against them.
Never hate watched harder.
Oh no, I rooted against them. But I was also sitting there thinking, boy, this is a classic Super Bowl. In the back of my head, I was like, damn.
No, I was sitting there.
But
I have 10 people in the living room. I remember sitting there going, oh my God, they're going to go back to back. I hate them.
No, when they threw the interception, I jumped off my couch saying, yes.
Well, yeah,
yes, Seattle's going to lose. Yes.
That's hate watching.
Yes.
That's hate watching. I mean, that is the essence of hate watching.
But I was watching in real time. I was like, wow, they're going to come back and win this game. What a remarkable. They're about to go back to back. They're about to three-peat. And they got the interception. I was like, the team that I bet on won. So I was happy as hell. But, and that's a rival. That's a rival, no doubt. Mahomes is just so great, though. Oh, my God.
Okay, so if I take Mahomes off the table, like Dak and the Cowboys?
I mean, they're like our little brothers. I kind of just laugh. It's more so laughing at Cowboy fans than the actual Cowboys. Because I love CeeDee Lamb, for example.
Okay.
I love CeeDee Lamb.
Like, I put them in the same category as the Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, where it's like basically like, here you go. I can't wait for the demise. Let's do it.
The streets are saying I'm speaking Capanese. That's good.
Capanese?
That's pretty good.
That's
Carlos
very
Guido.
funny.
Carlos Guido on YouTube. Bonta is speaking Capanese right now.
If he came up with that, that's one of the most creative things I've ever heard.
Capanese. That is pretty damn good. Carlos Guido, can I steal that and tweet about that? Hey, you're speaking Capanese right now. That is pretty good.
You're a Florida State guy.
That guy.
Do you hate watch Florida?
Yeah, I hate the Gators.
Okay.
I hate the Gators. I mean,
so you do practice.
I don't practice. It's just certain teams. But for the most part, I love sports.
Everyone.
But I don't watch the Gators every day. I don't watch the Gators. I leave their games alone. I'm watching Florida State. There's so many college football games.
I love the Giants.
So
you're acting like I don't. I love the Giants.
No,
I love them so much.
I don't
like my brother, I'm in a beef with them every now and then. That happens.
I don't disagree with that.
What happens with family? Like the fights that you get in with family are unlike any other fight you get in with anyone else.
Here's my thing, though. I'm done exhausting energy on this regime. I did that during the trade deadline week.
So
I said what I said.
You're jogging like Lamont Wade Jr.
Yeah, I'm just waiting to the finish line to see what happens. What happens the first day after the season's over and the Giants don't make the playoffs? What are they going to do? Are they going to let guys go? Are they going to bring guys back? What are they going to do? That's what I'm waiting for. The team is what it is. I know what they are now. They're a 500 baseball team. So there's no sense of me letting the pendulum swing left and right saying, oh, my God, I'm throwing it. I know who they are now. They told me who they are. They showed me who they are with their actions. So I'm not going to waste an extra ounce of energy. I'm going to watch them. Say, hey, hopefully Kyle Harris is getting better. Hopefully Hayden Beerstar is getting better.
When you watch Chip Kelly run the same 4th and short, slow developing read option keeper for the quarterback to get plowed in the backfield, that didn't drive you nuts in the midst of a lost season?
It could drive you nuts. Shanahan does the same damn thing.
They win. They bring me some level of like excellence, right? Like the Giants aren't excellent at anything.
Yeah, the Chip Kelly team, you knew they were bad. So what I did was I did the complete opposite. So remember NFL films?
I was rooting against the Niners so they could fire everyone.
So You remember NFL films and how they have the blooper reel? And you show a season full of bloopers?
Yeah.
That's how I watched that Niners team with Chip Kelly. I said, okay, what are they going to do that's so laughable today? What's going to come out of this that's going to become a comedy? Wow, they're featuring Jeremy Curley today. Or how are they going to blow this game?
Yeah, but
it's so
you
like,
didn't want them to win 6 games so that they kept them another year.
I mean, like I said last week, once the ball is kicked off, I want my team to win. The records go out the window.
Yeah, see, there are specific moments where I'm rooting for a loss for draft position in football, right? In baseball, it's just, I mean, I want to win every game. Baseball makes me crazy. It just does.
I hear you.
And again, I know I sound absurd because it's not worth, losing your mind, but it's the exhaustion of 6 years of the same
I hear that.
crap.
But see, I'm a competitor in the sense that once, like, Connect Four, for example, like, it's hard for me. For example, I'm playing an iPad with my daughter, and there's these little games. We could play air hockey. Mm-hmm. We could play all these games with my daughter, right? Basketball. And, like, I know I can win every single time. But then when I'm letting her win and the clock is running down, I'm like, I don't like losing. In the back of my head, I'm just like, I just don't like losing. Yeah. So when the Chip Kelly-led Niners, when they would kick off the ball, when the kickoff happened and this game started, I wanted to win the damn game. I wanted to win the game. Okay. I just like winning. I like winning. So when they did lose, it's like, damn. Well, there's the silver lining. Okay, they're 2-14. Everybody's going to get fired. That's going to happen anyway. But once the game starts, no matter what, even with the Giants and White Sox, I don't want them to lose to the damn White Sox.
I didn't say I want them to lose, but I'm watching a team that drives me crazy. And so on some level, you have to love something so much to stay tapped in, right? So we can call it hate watching. And like, it's just the things they do drive me crazy. They drive me crazy. It's an abusive relationship, and it's one way.
It's the same old thing, right? That we've seen for the last 3 years with the Giants. It's the same damn thing over and over and over. And until management does something about it.
And that's what drives me insane.
Until management does something about it, it's like, all right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens after the season. Are they going to get rid of Farhan or not?
Like the old Warriors before Steph Curry. I didn't hate watch them. They were miserable. And, I was rooting for them. And there were times where I was just like, you got to be kidding me. You know what I mean? Like, whatever it was. And you just expected the worst scenario to happen.
Well, they lost
Whoever your favorite player was going to leave and be an all-star somewhere else.
Or they lose in exciting fashion. They'd be up 18 on a team, and you're like, wow, Oracle's rocking. And then they start to give up the lead like, uh-oh. How are they going to lose this one? How are they going to lose this one? But, hate watch is strong. I mean, I get it. Like, when you obviously want your rivals, right? You're going to want your rivals to lose.
Yes.
That's all the time.
Yes.
That's baked into the equation. But for the most part, I just like to see greatness. I like to see great athletes and then follow these great athletes. Like, you're talking about Tatum Bethune, and I'm watching Tatum Bethune highlights from Florida State thinking, he was good in that number 15. I forgot he was number 15 at Florida State. And he came up with the big-time interception against Louisville in the ACC championship and made play after play after play, tackling in space. Renardo Green, who was at Florida. And actually, when I was watching Renardo Green and Taylor Bethune highlights yesterday and watching some of their stuff from Florida State, actually got me more ticked off that they didn't get invited to the college football playoff, but it got me ticked off that Jordan Travis got hurt. Because Jordan Travis doesn't get hurt. I truly believe Florida State is winning the national championship. I think they beat Michigan. I think they beat Washington. And I think they hoist the trophy once again for the first time since Jameis Winston. But